Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anne254. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning into this channel. Today guys, I've brought a video because some of you came to my WhatsApp and complained about they're trying to figure out the videos about the total estimated cost, but they are not able to figure them all out because they are two videos that they're supposed to watch once. So someone recommended or someone requested that I do a full video for the whole material cost and for the whole cost of our 3-bedroom house that we've been building in the village, and I said why not. So today I'm doing a video about the total estimated cost of building our 3-bedroom house in the village up to this point that we are right now, up to here. This is what I'm doing today, and I hope you enjoy this video. So guys, let's get straight into the video. Guys, I wrote everything down because I had to look for everything and write it down again. I think you can see it. For those that were complaining that I can't find it, where is the video, where is the picture of the things that you wrote, everything that you've done, where is the picture? I've shown you, so ensure you screenshot that point. I've given you the chance, or the what, I've given you permission to screenshot that so that you may use it for your future endeavors. So guys, today I came up with this amazing estimated cost of everything that we've done on our 3-bedroom house so far, and that is what I'm going to share with you today. So guys, I'm going to read the materials and how much it costed us, what we did and what we did not do. I hope you enjoyed this video. Number one, cement. Kwanza, cement plays a key role in building your house, and if you know that, I believe you can know that cement costs a lot. And for our house, up to the point that we are right now, we bought 105 bags of cement, and for the 105 bags of cement we got one bag at 820 Kenyan shillings, and for that we spent Kenyan shillings 86,100 for cement. Before I dwell also into the other materials, I remember that someone had asked, how much does a plan cost? How much did you take your plan for? Guys, I don't know how to explain this to you, but at first, before you even start building, you go to the county. There is a place, specific place, fundi kama sisi, fundi wetu ndio alitupeleka akatuonyesha, because we've never had built in our entire life. So he took us there and he explained everything to us, and that is why we took him. My dad went with him to purchase the plan. So plan the cost of a plan depends with the plan that you want. You understand? So if you want the same plan like ours, then you tell me, I'll tell you the price. But plan is expensive, just know that. A plan is so expensive, very much expensive. Just have that in mind as you're going to purchase yours. Yes. Then number two, as you all know, we purchased some blocks because you can't do anything without that. That is the first thing that you purchase, na hizo vitu zingine ni essential to start. So we purchased some blocks, and we got 1,600 blocks. One block was going at 65 Kenyan shillings. We got these quarry blocks, so you know them. These ones here, let me show you. This is what we got. One was 65 Kenyan shillings, and for the 1,600 blocks plus transport, we were charged 114,500 Kenyan shillings. Yes. Then we went ahead and bought dust, and for dust we bought like 22 tons. Dust is not expensive, guys. That is another thing you need to know. Dust is not expensive. Those are one of the things that you're supposed kuanza nazo. If you want to start something, that those are one of the things that you purchase because they are not expensive. Even in most construction sites, you get that when they want to start building, they start with purchasing this vitu zenye si expensive sana, because if you go for the more expensive ones, you maybe utaanza hata ku lose hope. But if you go for these things like dust, they're not expensive. Dust, sand, ballast, those are the things that you start with kumwaga kwa construction site before you start constructing. And remember, even before you start constructing, ensure that your land imefanywa survey, because how can you even start building without survey? Because at some point you always get, you've done something, then someone tells you umejenga kwa shamba yangu. What will you do at that point? So ensure that before you start doing anything, you have the required documents for that land, and you've also done survey for that land to make sure that you are in the accurate place. So we bought dust, and dust 22 tons costed us 1 ton was 560 Kenyan shillings, and for the 22 tons it costed us 12,320 Kenyan shillings. Yes. Then next we went to sand, and for sand we bought 24 tons of sand, and for the 24 tons of sand it costed us 26,500 Kenyan shillings for the 24 tons. We bought first, mara ya kwanza tukianza, for the foundation and the walling tulibuy 12 tons. That was around 13,500 Kenyan shillings. Then after we've done walling and everything, we realized that ilikuwa imeisha before we do our plastering. So we bought another 13 tons, and that is what we used in plastering. So all of them come to 24 tons, and that costed us 26,500 Kenyan shillings. Number 5, we bought ballast. So you know ballast ni kokoto. Those who don't know kokoto, inaitwa ballast ama crushed stones. I hope you understand. We bought 10 tons of it, and for the 10 tons, 1 ton was 560 Kenyan shillings, and for the 10 tons we paid 5,600 Kenyan shillings. So it's, you see guys, sand, dust and ballast, those are not expensive. They are not expensive. So before you start building, or if you're planning to build, anza na hizo, mwaga hizo kwanza, because they seem to be a little cheaper as compared to the other things. Yes. Then after tumemaliza sasa kubuy hizo materials, we went to the ring beam. Ring beam iko na maneno. Ring beam ni lindol. For those who don't know, I think I found that name online. I just realized it's called that. So ni lindol, and for that hapa penye tuko, let me show you this picture. Hapa ndio ujue. Here hapa kwa ring beam hapa juu, after tumefanya walling and we've done foundation and we've done walling and we are ready, we think we are going to roofing immediately. The fundi tells us we need some metals. Metals for what? Because keep in mind that we have never had built before, so we didn't know what was required, and the fundi had not told us even before we start building, so that we could plan ourselves. Then after we've done walling and foundation, he comes and tells us we can't continue without those nini metals zinawekwa hapo kwa lindol. Kuna machuma zinawekwa hapo. We said okay, how much? 23,000. And that time, mind you, we didn't have any money, so it seemed a little bit of costly because we didn't have any money. So where were we supposed to get money? We paused our construction for a while. Penye tulifika hapo, this point is where we paused our construction for a while, like 3 months. 3 months, yeah, 3 months. We saved and saved for that money, 23,000. It's not easy, guys. Just some people think that just getting 23,000 is that easy. It's not easy, so we had to save for it, and we tried as much as possible, and my dad bought the metal required. So that metal hapo juu kwa ring beam 23,000. Some houses cost even 100,000. It depends with the house you're building. For us, we chose a simple design because it's just a village house, nothing more, and we were going also with the budget. So it depends with the house you're building. I've seen videos in other YouTube channels like Kwa Isaac Insights. I saw that thing and he was saying he spent almost 100,000, and I saw it in another Kwa Kina Mayugno in their channel, and I think they spent also more than 100, but us for the Lindol we spent 23,000 Kenyan shillings. Yeah. Okay, then we went to frames. For frames we were buying according to feet. Si unajua wanapimanga according to feet frames. So 1 feet was going at 9 shillings, and nini, we bought 12 feet, 6 feet, 9 feet. So we were varying, tulikuwa tuna choose randomly, and we bought 117 frames. 117, and for the 117 it costed us 140,000 Kenyan shillings for the frames generally. Kwanza before hizo frames zenye nawaambia ni hizi zenye tumeweka hapa, zimesimama hivi. Sasa tukishaweka hiyo wall hapo kwa Lindol, tunaweka frames like this picture here. That is what I'm trying to tell you. That costed us 140,000 Kenyan shillings. So it's quite expensive, but I thank God we were able to manage and pass through that. Then we bought boards. Boards sasa ni hizi hapa, hizi fisher board. So you guys know fisher boards. Those things are expensive, quite expensive. We bought 6 feet and 12 feet, and for them we bought 20 of them because ni zile za kuzunguka around the house, like what they did here. Then kuweka hiyo flower pale juu kabisa. That is what boards are for in the house. So we bought 6 feet and 9 and 12 feet, 20 of them, and 1 feet was around 50 shillings, and for that we were charged 10,500 Kenyan shillings. Yani, in building there is nothing that is cheap. You try as much as possible to afford them, but it's so hard to afford, and it's so hard. Just make sure you are planned enough and you are ready to be told hii imeisha enda ulete, and you don't have. So just be ready. Be ready for all that, because it's coming. If you're building, it's coming, unless you have 5 million, 10 million Kenyan shillings. But if you are the kind of us, like one of us that builds, just started with what we had and tried to utilize what we had to build our house, that is what you'll pass through. Then we went ahead and bought nails, and for the nails, unajua in construction they take a lot of inches, so they told us 4 inches, 5 inches, 3.5, 2 inches kwa mabati pia. So all the nails that we bought, paka nyumba imefika penye iko saizi, I can count them to 10 kgs of nails. Yes, and for the 10 kgs we were charged around 10,000 Kenyan shillings. 10,000 Kenyan shillings for the nails. After we did the nails, and we went to the iron sheets. Now for the iron sheets, at first, in the other video that I did at first, we had bought 45 iron sheets. We chose box profile, and for the box profile 1 meter was around 700 Kenyan shillings, and for the 3 meters that we chose, we were charged 2,100 Kenyan shillings. So for that we were charged 115,500. At first we had bought 45, then nyumba ikafika hapa, and they told us no, it's not enough, so you have to add another 10. And so you don't have money, you don't have even mbele na nyuma. I thank my dad because he's really tried. I don't know. But we paused again. Hapo pia tulipause construction, and we decided let's just pause for some time. After we've roofed it, tumeweka roof hadi hapa penye nawaonyesha, tukabakisha the front porch and the back porch, and then we came to know that tunafaa kuongeza 10 more mabatis, so that made them 55. So generally for our house we use 55 iron sheets, and for the 55 iron sheet, 3 meters iron sheet was 2100 Kenyan shillings. So for the total of that, it's 115,500 Kenyan shillings. Then we went ahead and bought gauges, because unajua mabati cannot be complete without gauges, and we bought gauges. One was at 600 Kenyan shillings, and we bought 24 of them. So for the 24 we were charged 14,500 Kenyan shillings. Najua kuna mtu saizi anaangalia akisema hii pesa yote ya watu walikuwa wapi, wanatoa wapi? Guys, ushaisikia that Kiswahili nini that says haba na haba hujaza kibaba? That is what we did. Haba na haba na ikajaza kibaba. So that is what we did. That is the method that we used. And yeah, I thank God because we were able to manage and get to this point that we are right now. After putting on the gauges, we went for the ridges, and for the ridges we bought 10 at 5,000 Kenyan shillings. So generally one was 500. So 10, 5,000 Kenyan shillings. Then after that, now tukaingia kwa kitu inaitwa plastering. You guys know that plastering si rahisi, but after you've done that, it's not so much harder tena. So we went ahead and did plastering, and we bought red oxide because chini at first we had decided that we are going to do a normal floor, just a normal floor kama hizo floor tu za shule zile tunakuanga nazo kwa shule, and we had already bought red oxide. We bought 12 packets at 8 bob, and for the 12 we paid 960 Kenyan shillings. So generally that was it, and we cemented chini, tukaamua kuweka the normal floor, but we later came and changed our minds and said because unajua at first when we were looking for tiles, they were so expensive. We couldn't get something that we can go with because all of them are so expensive, and the ones that are not expensive, they are not beautiful. So tukasema hakuna haja tuweke kitu yenye haitubambi, afadhali we just leave it, then time when we'll have the money we'll put them. So we decided that, but again we came back and decided it's not even looking good, so it's better we just buy tiles. So we stopped with the red oxide, but we'd already bought it. It's just there in case, but if God gives us money, we'll try and put some tiles in the sitting room, in the kitchen, in the dining hall, in the dining, around the dining area, then at the verandas, the front porch and the back porch. Then the rest of the rooms will just have normal flooring. Yeah, so we bought red oxide, but yeah, that is it. So it will be used in the rooms for the normal flooring, the guest bedroom, the master bedroom, and the kids bedroom. That is what we use there. Yeah, then tukaenda kubuy doors. Milango si ni expensive huku nje. Doors are so expensive. They are very expensive. I can't lie to you. You see this door here, the front door. That door, at first we asked it in a nearby center because it tunakaa tu kwa center. It's a center that we stay in, so most of the things actually we didn't purchase hapo. So tukaenda in a nearby center inaitwa Turbo, and we tried and asked huko how much they will charge us for such a door, and they told us 30,000 Kenyan shillings, and we were like, wait a minute, how are we supposed to pay 30,000 Kenyan shillings for just one door, and we have many doors to come in the house? So we decided to change the place where we were purchasing, and my sister tried to look for it penye anakaa, and that is how we got a door for 22,500 Kenyan shillings. The front door, this door here, costed us 22,500 Kenyan shillings. It was expensive, but initially kwanza the fundi had said 25,000. Then we said, we tried, and my sister bargained with him, and he agreed to get 22,500 Kenyan shillings. So he was at least negotiable compared to the other ones that didn't even want to bargain with anyone. So yeah, that is what happened. Yeah, and the back door, this door here, the back door, it costed us 12,000 Kenyan shillings. This door here, hii mlango unaona tu hapa simple, is 12,000 Kenyan shillings. Mimi unajua, I used to say, hizi vitu hata si expensive, we'll just buy them when the time is right. Those things are expensive. They are much expensive than you even expect. So just imagine, for this door hapa tunalipa 12,000 Kenyan shillings. And imagine those are two doors. So we have another door hapo ya kuingia sasa kwa sitting room. Inafaa pia tuweke the same door kama ya mbele. So we have another 22,500 Kenyan shillings that is coming, though I have not included it here because we've not done it. Generally I'm doing what we've done, so I won't include things that we have not done. Yeah. So yeah, for the doors, the two of them, it costed us 34,500 shillings. Then we got to the windows. For the windows, my dad, even before we started building, my dad had already started buying some windows because he had in mind that he wants to construct a house. So he'd started buying, like, he'd bought like 4 windows. Then the rest, they were bought pole as the construction was going on. So after we were done, like tumefika juu kwa windows, it wasn't much of a work because we already had 4 of them, so it wasn't so expensive for that because we already had 4. My dad bought them at 4,500 Kenyan shillings, and for the 4, yeah, then we bought other 2, those are 6, and for the 6 at 4,500 Kenyan shillings, that costed us 27,000 Kenyan shillings. Then we had some 2 huge windows. Hii hapa yenye iko kwa dining na ya mbele kabisa yenye iko karibu kwa front porch mbele kabisa. Those windows are big, and they costed us 7,000 each. So for the 2, we paid 14,000 Kenyan shillings, and total ya windows, the small ones and the big ones, it was 41,000 Kenyan shillings. That is the general top cost ya windows that we have in the house. So all the windows in the house costed us 41,000 Kenyan shillings. Yeah, acha nisonge karibu kidogo. Then let's go to the labor cost. Where, guys, me, I don't even know what to tell you because hapo kwa labor cost sikia na shema. Hapo kwa labor cost, I feel like it's better to agree with someone for the whole price that you're supposed to pay for the whole house just at once. Then even if you'll be paying pole, you know what you're paying. But sisi, we chose the other way around because we were paying after every step money. After every step you pay. After every step you pay. So for the foundation and the walling, we paid. For the plastering, we paid. Windows, we paid. Framing huko juu, we paid. Roofing, we paid. Everything costs its own money. And I've just realized that was so expensive. I wish I knew earlier because unajua, you can even agree with someone and tell him, I'll just pay you 200,000 for the whole house. But sasa for us it's almost 200,000 and we are not even done. We have not done painting, we have not done windows, we have not done tiling, we've not done so much, but at least we are learning from our mistakes. So we're going to labor costs. For the materials, I think that we are almost done with the materials, because that is what we've done so far. For the labor cost, for the foundation peke yake, hii foundation tu, acha niwaonyeshe hii picha. This foundation and this walling yenye wameweka alone, it costed us 80,000 Kenyan shillings. For the foundation and the walling peke yake, it costed us 80,000 Kenyan shillings. Then for the roofing mabati na hizo frames za mabati simnazijua venye walikuwa naziweka, nilionyesha kwa video. If you haven't watched those videos, kindly go and watch them. For the roofing it costed us 40,000 Kenyan shillings. Hapa tu kwa roofing peke yake. For the roofing 40,000 Kenyan shillings. Then we went to plastering, and plastering the fundi charged us inside and outside separately. I don't know if it's done like that. Kindly tell me in the comment section if it's done like that, because I don't know, but that is what he did and that is what he charged us. For the roofing, for the plastering, he charged us inside and outside. Let me look for it. I think I have it in this book. For the plastering inside, he charged us 27,000 ndani pekee. Hapa tu ndani, like kama hapa alicharge 27,000. Then for the outside he charged 20,000 nje, because ndani I think alicharge 27 because pia na chini, juu kwa ukuta na chini, so hiyo yote 27,000. Then outside 20,000, total 47,000. It's expensive, it's quite expensive, because it's not easy. Then after plastering we went to molding. Kwanza, at first, this is the design that we had chosen because we wanted to save on costs. Unajua tu at some point you have to save and look at your budget, because hautaki nyumba ikushinde kumaliza because umeshindwa kuangalia budget yako. So at some point we went for this design, but after I went home and my dad was home too, and we saw the house and we were like, it's not attractive, it's not pleasing to the eye, like it's not giving the vibe of a beautiful house, because it's just a plain thing. Aqua maker decorations zozote, it's not decorative, it's not attractive. You just look at it and you feel like it's some plain thing. Inakaa kama hapa na ni nje. And we said no, we can't do that, we can't have that. My dad actually said, no, me, I can't have that in my house. Let me just do something else, like molding. That is where I'm coming, so that's why I'm explaining. My dad said let's do molding, because this house is so plain. Hata wewe ukiangalia, see, it's plain. Hebu tell me in the comment section. It was so plain, na mistari zenye wameweka kwanza hatukuwa tumesema waeke, so it was so plain. We felt like it's so plain. The fundi helped us because we told him already we are trying to save on cost, so that is why he did what he did, but we didn't like it, so we decided let's go with some molding dana. Hata kama it will cost us, at least we'll have done something that we are comfortable and okay with, rather than doing something that we don't even love. So that is what we did, and that is what we decided on. And we did molding, and for the molding they charged us 20,000 Kenyan shillings for molding. 20,000 Kenyan shillings for molding. Hiyo ni labor pekee. Mkumbuke hizi zenye nasema tu ni labor peke yake, sio price ya kisho yote. So they charged us 20,000 Kenyan shillings, and yeah, it looked like this. It looked so beautiful, and we were actually satisfied with this result rather than the other one that we had chose previously. And yeah, we were happy about it, though we didn't go for the expensive molding, but we were happy about it. So this here, the fundi told me that this is a skating, this hapa juu kabisa it's called skating, hapo juu na huku chini kabisa, karibu na chini kabisa. Then kwa dirisha it's called a window sill. Then kwa corner it's called a point. So the general name for all that is called molding. Sorry, the general name for all that is called molding. So that is what we did, and we came up with this beautiful house that we were satisfied with, and satisfied with everything that we had done, and we were so happy about the results that came out, rather than the other one that didn't even please us. So yeah, so I don't know. Tell me in the comment section, which one do you think is beautiful, this one or this one here? Because I'd choose this one for molding. Yeah, it looks good. The other one was so plain. The house looked so plain. It didn't give some vibes that I was looking for. So, and my dad too didn't love them. So my dad changed them. So he changed them, and yeah, that is generally it. And this is what we achieved. Kindly tell me if you like it, and if you don't like it, also tell me, so that I may know. When I'll be building my own house now, I'll know what to improve and what not to what to do and what not to do. Those are the do's and don'ts. Yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a journey actually, building, but we thank God. Thank God for this part. Then transport and miscellaneous. Unajua, I've been telling you the cost of things, but I haven't told you how much we used for transport, how much. Unajua kwanza, as we live in a small center, so most of the things are not available there. So you have to take a motorbike. We don't have a car, so you have to take. Kwanza, you pray for me, guys. I need, in the next 5 years, I'm praying to have a car, so pray for me. So guys, una find it very hard to travel to and from somewhere. That's why I just pray God to grant me money so that I can be able to get a car. So like going huko kwa center penye tunaenda kubuy those things, it's so expensive. Going peke yake it's 100 bob, kurudi pia ni 100 bob. So if you take a motorbike to and from is 200 shillings. And remember, if you are carrying vitu pia, luggages kwa mapikipiki, you know how those people behave. They will cost you even 500 Kenyan shillings to just bring those things at home. So transport was so expensive. Transport to and from somewhere is so expensive, because as we didn't buy our things in bulk, as you all know, because we didn't have the money to buy all the things in bulk. So you could get at some point unaambiwa imeisha na they are on site, so you have to run. My mama anakimbia mbio kwa soko, she goes and purchases them, come back 100, that is 200. Imefika saa 8, mara hakuna hii, uende urudi, nails hakuna, utume mtu wa pikipiki. It was so costly. Transport took almost 100,000. Yeah, transport and all the things that I don't know that were purchased, because I don't stay at home, you all know that. So I don't know what was purchased and what was not purchased, but all those took around 100,000, even more of that, because they are much. Kwanza transport, umechukua vituko kwa lori, wanakuambia sasa tutakufikishia na 10,000, tutakufikishia na 5,000. In construction you have to purchase them, you don't have an option. Like kubeba frames penye zimetoka, unaambiwa you will have to pay 10,000 for this, because si hapo karibu, ni mbali. So you have to, you don't have an option, you don't have a choice. So transport and miscellaneous, it costed us around 100,000 Kenyan shillings. And also in this miscellaneous, we have the food. Unajua ushago, like hauwezi eka watu in your construction site and you're not providing food for them. Tabia mbaya. It's not like in town. Those are building in town, wanapewa 50 bob ya lunch. At home, mom has to cook lunch, she has to cook breakfast, and she'll also cook some uji saa 10 wakifunga. So yeah, plus food it costed a lot because asubuhi anafaa nunue mkate ama anything that they have a strong breakfast with. Then saa 4 kuna uji, they are supposed to take uji because they come on site at 7. So at 7 they take breakfast, then at 10 they take porridge, then at 1 or 2 they have lunch, na ni strong lunch, si mchezo. So that was costly, but we thank God that there is no single day that they went home without eating. So God provided food and we are grateful for that. Then another thing that's so expensive, water. Guys, before you even start thinking of building a house, ensure you have water on site because water is so expensive. As we had a well, kisima, ile ya kuvuruta hivi na jerrycan na galani, but it costed us a lot on water because we couldn't fetch. It's not like we don't fetch water, we fetch it for our normal use because tutumii mingi sana, but when it goes to construction they want like 100 jerrycans in a day, and you know, for a lady hiyo ni kudamage mgongo yako, so we couldn't do that, and as we are ladies, so we couldn't do that. So we had to hire some people wenye walitusaidia kuchota maji. That's our neighbors. They helped us in fetching water, and we were paying like 1,000 bob per day. Every day 1,000, every day 1,000, because one jerrycan was around 10 bob. One jerrycan 10 bob. Kama kuna siku tulipa less, maybe ni 900 hivyo. So I took it like 10 days because some days sisi wenyewe tulikuwa tunajichotea maji, and some days tulikuwa tunapeana wanatuchotea, then some days we have a tank, so mvua ikinyesha we just have a source of water, so some days wako wanachota. So that is what we had, and for water it costed us around 10,000 Kenyan shillings. So for my advice, I'd advise you that if you're starting to build your house and you don't know, you don't have plans for water yet, don't start. Have water, have a latrine ama toilet where someone can go and ease themselves when they are in your construction site. Don't start anything construction without having those two in mind, because hata kanjo watakushika, even the village elders watakushika, because you can't construct without a toilet and water. Water is essential, and a toilet too is essential, because sasa utakimbia wapi we nawe utakimbia wapi ukishikazo. So you have to ensure that you have those in your construction site, so that you ensure a smooth construction going on in progress. So we paid for water 10,000 Kenyan shillings. Good for us, we were already staying there, so there was a toilet and there was everything. All the resources required were provided, so that was an add for us. Then there is another thing that I haven't mentioned. We bought some ceiling frames, because kwa ceiling the framing that they did up kabisa wakieka mabati will not suit the ceiling, so we had to buy some other frames that will be used to fit the ceiling, because sasa si lazima waongeze hizo mambao hapo katikati, so that the ceiling itakaa strong and it will not be easy to fall. I don't know which ceiling we'll choose, but we already bought the frames to fix them in, so I'll add that to the cost. And we bought 70 frames, different sizes, different fits, because unajua wanapima na feet. 1 feet hivyo, 2 feet, that we buy 12 feet, 9 feet and 6 feet. Randomly we chose them randomly. And for the frames peke yake it costed us around 85,000 Kenyan shillings. 85,000 Kenyan shillings. Remember, zile zenye tulikuwa tumetumia kwa lindol ndio tulizitoa tukazitumia kwa framing ya mabati huko juu. So the other one that was coming in the ceiling. Hapo kwa ceiling wataongeza frames hivi ndio waeke ceiling. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So it costed us around 85,000 Kenyan shillings. And guys, roughly up to now we have spent 1,000,000 21,880 Kenyan shillings. 1,021,880 Kenyan shillings, and this is how the house looks like right now. This is the point where we are right now. We have not moved yet. Even if we've moved, I haven't been able to record because I'm not at home, but as soon as I get there, I'll be able to show you what we've done and the progress that we've made. So just kindly get tuned into this channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, share and comment on my videos, guys. I've noticed you guys watch videos but you don't comment. I don't know why. Because if you've gotten to this end of the video and you haven't subscribed, pause the video before it gets done, go to my channel, subscribe, like my videos, watch the other videos, and you'll realize that I have interesting topics and interesting educative content that educates you on what you expect during building. So if you watch my videos and you want to start building, trust me, you can never go wrong. You'll never go wrong. So just try and pass through my channel, watch it, share my videos so that everyone knows that I have a YouTube channel and I want to grow. I'm praying for growth. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. Kindly guys, get me to 1,000. I'm at 897 right now. 897 right now. I'm almost at 900 guys. Aki msiache mwaka ishe kama sijafika 1,000. Please. Please, I'm begging you, if you've watched this video to the end, that means you are a very loyal fan. Kindly, if you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe. Aki, get me to 1,000. Not just for this year, I'd made a resolution that this year haitaisha kama I have not gotten to 1,000 subscribers. And guys, hata ukiangalia nimekuwa nikijituma. It's just that I can't post every day because natumia simu yangu and the phone haina hata storage. It's 16 GB, 64 GB. So recording a lot of videos in it and editing is a problem for me, but I'll try and look for a better option. I've not told you guys, yesterday nilikuwa nimefanya video and I was editing, then I don't know what happened to my phone, ikakosa storage kabisa ya kuedit. You know, editing is a lot of work, so I don't know what happened to my phone, ikakosa storage, and I went to my videos zenye nilikuwa nimefanya previously, nikasema acha delete, then I'll have storage, but unfortunately I deleted the video. Kai, nilifeel vibaya. I was angry the whole night. I was very angry because I felt bad, but I know God had a better plan for this other video. So I'm repeating content nilikuwa nimefanya jana but si post kwa sababu nilidelete video kimakosa. I'm praying God to get me 1,000 followers, and I'm trusting in you guys that you could get me 1,000 subscribers so that I could be able to achieve what I want. Kindly get me to 1,000. I love you so much, guys. I wish I could stay with you a little longer, but time is not on our side. I've already done 40 minutes, and I think it's very long. It's a long video, so I don't want you to get tired. I've covered everything that I needed to cover today, and I've shown you everything that you need to know about construction and the cost. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, kindly consider subscribing. Don't forget to like, share and comment on my videos. I love you so much, guys. Until next time, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful evening, and have a wonderful night, depending on when you're watching this video. Tune into this channel to get amazing experiences. I love you so much, guys. Until next time, adios.